Hello there everybody, this is Quiversee and welcome back to some more Mega Man Legends 2. Last time, exposition, which is to say that we are here on Calinca Island, specifically to refuel and stabilize the Flutter's engine after the fire damage, because Data doesn't know how to cook a pizza, so that we can find a way onto Forbidden Island to figure out what happened to the Sulphur Bottom, which has Roll's Grandpa Barrel on it. And in this part, it's town time. But before that, I suppose I'm gonna see, because I think we still have to roll. Yep. We should probably go to the local junk shop and look for parts first. And of course we can talk to Data. So, Data pretty much has the exact same role as he had in the first game. You can save your progress, charge your energy, both life and weapon. Yep, life gauge and energy fully charged. And then there's the what should I do button, which always has, you know, the typical what should I do and then usually one or two other options. So, like, tell me about Equip. I suppose you can't find everything you need at junk shops, since the junk shop doesn't sell special weapons. I guess you'll just have to see what you can find here and there and show it to Roll. You never know when she'll be able to make an item for you. And saving. If you want to save, come talk to me. To save one game, you need at least one empty block on a memory card. Oh man, remember those days. Memory card blocks. If you get beaten, the game will start over from where you last saved. And of course, what should I do? Why don't you go to the junk shop with Roll? I'm definitely not going to go over every single one of those, because that does get to be a little bit nuts. Anyways, also similar to the first game, when you are in towns and other like passive areas where there's no enemies, your square button kicks. Now, normally in Mega Man Legends 1, you would kick with the you would kick left with square and kick right with triangle. But this game doesn't have that for the triangle button. Instead, you are given what's called the lifter. So you see that little grabby claw there on the right? That is an indicator that your lifter is equipped. And we can't really do too much with it right now, but it actually has some interesting uses, and I think it's a good replacement for the kick. But anyways, welcome to town. Yosyonke must be this way. That is indeed the name of this, town. I wonder where the junk shop might be. Right up here is where we are supposed to go. What's that? Oh, oh. You can also, yeah, you can lock on to NPCs and such. You know, this actually is a good opportunity to show. You see that little red blinking light there? Whenever you lock onto a target, if you have the lifter equipped, it'll show you whether or not you can do anything with it. If it's blinking red, that means you can't grab it. So if I go up and try to grab Roll, nothing happens. Let's see. Barty? What? Barty? I mean, it's a something parts shop. What is that word up there? Barity? Party? Are you selling party parts, junk shop, man? Oh, dang it. Okay. This is going to get a little bit annoying. Unfortunately, my controller has a bit of a dead zone issue. So, like, yeah, like, right now it's sputtering and I'm not touching the controller. It's going to do that sometimes, so I apologize for that. Anyways, junk shop. Ain't no way you can do a dig. Not with a body like that. Who'd take care of Maria if you got hurt? Don't go, Joe! Maria's been good to me, but I've got to do this. You're a pretty good mechanic, right? You can earn a good living fixing people's stuff. Maybe you just settle down for a while. Take it easy, you know? If something happens to me, you look after Maria and her daughter, okay? See you. Wait, Joe! Ugh, they never listen. That person... I feel like I know him. Like, I've met him somewhere before. Really? Yeah, a long, long time ago. Hi there! Looking for some junk? Yes, we are. Do you have any parts that could be used to build the machine in this diagram? Oh, I'll be. You two friends of Joe's? I don't think so. Why? Well, it's just that I've seen this before in his lab. You know, the little shed near the flying ship dock? That's his lab. Joe's working on something that looks just like this there. Megaman, that means this Joe must know my father. I've got to go talk to him. Roll, wait! And just like that, we're on our own. Let's take a look around the junk shop, shall we? We can also just kind of interact with stuff. What is this thing? In a climate like this, a heater is essential. Oh, it's a space heater. Okay, that's pretty cool. A scale over here. It's a scale used to weigh small items. We've got cheap! These items are on sale. It's hard to tell what they are, but they're cheap. Well, it's hard to tell what most of them are, but this big one here is obviously a busted up TV or something. What about this? There's a lot of different kinds of medicine and all sorts of bottles lined up. What is that doing in a junk shop? Medicine isn't junk. Unless you're talking like robo-medicine. There's a lot of small trinkets lined up. And then there's screw. Just screw. Actually, I take that back. Junk shops do sell medicine bottles. I forgot about that. Oh. And it's an old photograph. It looks like a photo of the owner's hometown. You want to know about Joe? That's what we call him, but he's lost his memory, see? No one knows who he really is or where he came from. Not even Maria, who takes care of him. Maria? She's probably at the bar, but, shouldn't you go after your friend? Yeah, probably should. But I want to poke around the town a little bit. Oh, and yeah, there goes Roll. We'll chase after her in a minute. There's actually a lot of poking around I want to do. So it's time for Explore Yosyonke! Next door to the junk shop, we've got the store general. Yes, the store general. The leader of the store army. Here we go. Let's meet the general. Unlike the junk shop, this place is actually quite nice. There's a comic book here. It's a comic book. No time to stop and read it now, though. Cannot make out at all what it says. It just has a very concerned-looking lady on the front. There's lots of fresh fruit and vegetables on sale. They all look delicious. And they're all underneath oil soil. That doesn't sound healthy. And noodle. Yeah, I guess like 1 minute ramen cups are a common enough thing. Oh. Put potato. I'm enjoying these little boxes. I've never really stopped to look at all of them. Well, that's a parcel that can be used for something. Sounds like that belongs in the junk shop. He's looking left, so that's the same shelf. This shop also sells toys. Maybe there's one Roll would like here. That's actually a clue. Is that thing seriously called the Mammy Family Station? I do believe it is. Yeah, no, that's a Let's Game. The Family Station. That's a freaking that's a freaking game console. I love the art on that. Look at it. That is charming. Oh man, that is charming. Oh. Hello, hello, cross-promotional. Well, I don't know. Does it count as cross-promotional if it's like the same franchise, just a different series? Hard to say. Either way, hi, Zero. Looks like the hero of a comic book story. Eh, close enough. We got a bunch of stuff on these counters too, but we can't really look at them. What we can do, however, is... Yeah, we can't look at any of that. We can talk to the lady behind the counter, though. You're a digger, aren't you? Get out! There's nothing here for people like you! Rude! Jeez, lady, what did I ever do to you? What, you got a problem against diggers? Fine, be classist. I don't know why the heck she does that, to be honest. But, yeah, we can't go shopping there. At least not right now. Ah, this. So, just like in the first game, we can actually search in trash cans. I found Mechanic Notes 1 in this one. There's a lot of difficult words on it. Maybe Roll can figure out what it says. So yeah, there's a lot of, like, mechanic notes and things like that, which you can't tell what they're for until you translate them. They're always the same, though, so it's like, if you know what each mechanic note is used for, it's like, Mechanic Notes 1 will always be the same thing, and it's always in that trash can, basically. It's not really all that random. And you see this can here, you can kick it. And I seem to remember, I got confused about this in the first one, because if I kick it... I said... If I kick it... It was lined up perfectly the first time. Kick! You blocked my can with your face! Any letter addressed to you will be delivered to the post office here. Be sure to stop by sometimes to check your mail, and thank you for bruising my face with your tin can. Where did the stupid can go? I'm trying to do something, doggone it! I'm trying to be a good citizen and clean the streets of this city. Ugh. Nice shot! You got 200 zenny. You get money for kicking cans into trash cans. Ooh. Bar. Drunken. It's an old weather-beaten sign that reads bar. It also reads drunken. But they won't tell you that because... I think this game's easy for everyone. Looks like a storage shed. The door's locked. You can't see what's inside. Joke's on you. I have bird's eye camera. Oh. Yeah, I can't see what's inside. But I can go into the bar. It's open after all. This place is a little bit dismal. Okay, it's moving. I was enjoying the show. It's a freaking Megaman cartoon. Good old classic Megaman, complete with Proto Man and Guts Man, I think that was. Hey, I'm gonna watch it again to verify. And there's Proto Man whistling and crying. Yeah, that's Guts Man. Neat. There's a popular cartoon showing. The main character looks familiar somehow. Maybe it's because it's your namesake. After all, the only reason you're named Mega Man, at least in the US version, is because Roll likes Mega Man. I can't look at the mini piano, can't look at the coaster or the cup. Can I look at the chessboard? It's a chessboard! Chess was Professor Barrel's favorite game. Oh, this dog looks friendly. Too bad all dogs can't be that way. What are you talking about? Dogs are awesome. Like, if you've got an unfriendly dog, 9 times out of 10, it's not the dog's fault. It's a dog! Come to think of it, there was a girl who hated dogs on the last island we were on. Oh, poor Tron. Getting cold out there. Boy, it sure gets cold in here. I was actually more curious about the... I guess that's supposed to be like... I don't know what that is. I swear. Those, I guess those statues, to me, they just look like giant salt shakers. I don't know. Am I crazy for thinking that? Or am I just crazy for other reasons? There are a lot of beer bottles lined up. Looks like they're empty, though. I'm actually surprised they said the word beer, I'm not gonna lie. She looks sober, but she's had a few, so don't pay too much attention to her. I'm surprised, again, by what they were able to get away with. Good lord. I miss when you could actually say stuff like that without fear. It's very clean here. Too bad there's not enough time to stay and relax. No comment on the painting. It's hard loving a man who's lost his memory. Alright, they said Maria works at the bar. So I guess this is Maria. And apparently she loves Joe, which is why she takes care of him. Fascinating. I actually didn't remember that. That's about all we can do in the bar. Or is it? For if we go here, we can jump up here and enter in the back. It's locked. I thought we could enter in the back. I guess it's only this, because this is also a back door. A back door to what, you might ask? The junk shop! Whoa, don't sneak up on me like that! That door's for staff only! Say there, little fella. Do you like fossils? Depends on how you define fossil, but yes. You do? Well, then I've got something you just might be interested in. You want it? Yes, please. Well then, here you go. You got the Reaverbot Claw. That'll actually be very helpful later, and you can only get it by coming into the back of the junk shop, so definitely want to make sure you do that. You can also take a look at some of the stuff back here, such as this Reaverbot head. It's a Reaverbot part. It looks like it's still alive. I mean, I know what you mean, but are they ever alive? They're Reaver bots. They're robots. They're machines. I'm gonna go in the private room. Sorry, that room's private. If you need to use the toilet, go somewhere else. No public bathrooms. What kind of a business are you running here, sir? And then we got... I swear, I glanced at it for a second and it looked like a school of fish. It's a photo of a flying ship. It looks a lot like the ship those pirates use. Yeah, it just dawned on me, actually. So many ships in this game world, they just look like fish. I am just having this realization right now. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. There are various parts neatly lined up. Nice. Well, okay, what about the big thing? Whoever buys this will have a hard time getting it home. Yeah, I know you will too, Mr. Megaman. After all, you can't even carry a TV back to the flutter. And good lord, if my rant on that earlier wasn't enough for you, the lifter really shatters that. Oh yeah, the can comes back whenever you leave and re-enter, so you can... Whoop. Bam! That's what I was trying to do the first time, because it actually is lined up so that you can make that shot perfectly every time. You can grind for Zenny doing that. It's horribly inefficient, and I don't recommend it, but you can do it. There is still a bit more we can do, such as... That is a very sour-looking snowman. And now he's dead. And you know what you can do? You can kick his bucket! It slides around on the snow as though it were ice, which makes no sense physically. And that's about it. Oh yeah, you can pick it up too. So this is what the lifter does. It allows you to pick up things over your head while it's active. The light's green and the claw's just closed up. I don't think you can actually do anything with this bucket. I literally think it's just there for entertainment purposes. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. But yeah, like, here, let me get a little closer to it, because I don't think you can throw it in the trash. Nope, it just bounces off. So, the bucket is just there to be a bucket. Sometimes you just need a bucket. There doesn't have to be a reason behind it. A bucket is a bucket. What's this building? I forget. I only really remember like one or two of the other buildings here, and this isn't one of them. They do appear to have that... Okay, that comic book looks... or box, or whatever it is, looks exactly like the comic books in the general shop as far as the face goes, only now she's wearing a freaking snow coat. There's lots of new china stacked up. How do you know it's new? It could just be very well kept. It's a picture of a goddess and angels. They look familiar somehow. How do they look familiar to you? Now I'm curious. There's a lot of books about Forbidden Island lined up. Ooh. Alright, same thing. It's the two goddesses. For some reason, they look sad. Biographies of famous explorers. They must be Blucher's. Oh, this is Blucher's house. Wait, really? So a bunch of expensive-looking liquors lined up. Wow! I can't be surprised. This is the house of von Blucher grew up in. When they were little, von Blucher and his friends were very interested in the story of the goddesses. He thought the Earth goddess was sleeping on Forbidden Island. First we're hearing of these goddesses. Quite fascinating. I'll actually have more to comment on that later. But I guess while we're at it, this is supposed to be a representation of one of the goddesses. Actually, oh no, it's both of them. Right. I forget what the other one is referred to as. There's the Earth Goddess and... is it the Sky Goddess? It might be the Sky Goddess. I honestly don't remember that part. But I did find 1,000 zenny in a trash can because someone just threw away money. And I also found this duck. I do not know why this duck is here, but it has a bow tie. In fact, I think it's flat out wearing a tuxedo. And if I can get... like, you can just dribble it around, but more importantly... I said more importantly, you can't pick it up, but... it quacks when you kick it. Which is apparently much more difficult to do than I expected. Trespassers keep out. Can't go in there. Can't climb the ladder. There's not too much else we can really do here right now. Yosyonke West. Is that a trash can? Oh, it looks like this ashtray has seen a lot of you. Okay, that's an ashtray. Yep, this is the train station. It's locked. The station must not be in use anymore. I mean, what was your first clue? The fact that this eternally snowing island has its rails completely snowed over, and that this train is buried and not even on the track? Yeah, that was my first clue. It's a mailbox. It must be hard work bringing letters to and from this island. Yeah, you'd think so. Let's go see how the post office is doing, in fact. We spoke to the mail carrier. Hello, sir. We here at the post office believe our job is to help bring people closer. Let's see. Any mail for you? Nope, sorry. Didn't even ask your name, so who the heck knows? It's a heater. Postman must get really cold delivering letters. Sure, I bet he does, and that one actually looks like a real heater. Snowman on this photo certainly matches the city's climate. I mean, you're not wrong. This place, like I said, is perpetually snowing. Good lord, I can't English. There's one more building I know we haven't gone into. I think it... Oh, there's a couple more we haven't gone into, but I think this is the one I was remembering. Yes! This is the hotel. There are a lot of cigarette butts here. The manager must be a heavy smoker. How many of these themes are in this that I'm just not aware of? Like, I'm just constantly getting surprised. Looks like there are 2 people living here. Oh, no, it's not a hotel, it's an apartment complex. What am I saying? It's Cactus. The manager of the building must like plants. Also, wow. You have 12 apartments and only 2 of them are occupied? Jeez. Is there anything I can help you with? I'm sorry, but I can't let any unauthorized guests inside. Security policy. You understand, I'm sure. Hold on a second. Hold on. What? Why does the ashtray say love? I feel that's an important question. Why does the ashtray say love? I'm leaving. I'm not comfortable with this, man. The more I learn about this city, the more afraid I get. Anyways, yeah, I don't think I went in here yet. Nope, but we have Mrs. Claus over here. When the ruins outside of town were closed, a lot of people here left for Forbidden Island looking for new digs. My husband was one of them. And that's all you have to say. Ah, so apparently the ruins on this island have been closed down. Interesting. It's a picture of a young couple. It must be this woman when she was younger. Oh, there's a lot of difficult-looking books on the shelf. What's the title of this book? The Origin of Mankind. Oh. And I just found a broken vacuum. I forgot that was in here. And I'm very happy to have found that. What's with this tiger photo? It's a drawing of a tiger. This woman must like animals. I'm sure she does. I actually completely forgot that that broken vacuum was in here. I mean, I don't remember where a lot of the really obscure items are, so... Yeah, anytime I have a town to go through, I am going to be doing exactly this, poking through every nook and cranny. Anyways, gonna go through the northern exit because there is still one more thing to this town. The cemetery. You can't really inspect the gravestones. Can't really mess with the trees. There's this altar here. This strangely shaped tower has an air of holiness about it. Oh, we got someone over here. Hello. These are the graves of those who went to Forbidden Island and never returned. Amen. I just need to point out, there are significantly more of these graves than there are citizens in this city. And this one has a floral wreaths on them. It's honestly really sad when you think about it. That many people threw their lives away searching for this mother lode mystery in an island death trap. That door's sealed shut. Pretty sure there's one on the opposite side that's the same way. But if we go up to this door, we can go inside the church. an organ. Used to make music during gallery services. Got ourselves a podium over here. This must be where the priest gives his sermons from. And this gigantic altar. What's this? It looks like an altar, but not like anyone you've seen before. Oh, yeah, and up there we can see there's a mural of one of the goddesses. Good lord! Ooh. I never noticed that painting up there before. Okay, you know what? Glitchy Dead Zone controller? Thank you for allowing me to see that. Is there a reaction one on the other side? Ooh, there is. Oh, and each one's like a goddess surrounded with angels, so... yeah, I'm gonna guess like Earth Goddess and Sky Goddess. That is what I'm going with. You might notice Data is in here, which is quite interesting. Do you have anything interesting on what should I do? Nope. Still the same. Can I look at this? No? Okay. One has to wonder where that sealed door would lead to, because there's nothing else here. Then we have Mr. Priest. May God's blessing be upon you, my digger friend. Even though you do so in self-defense, it must be hard on you to kill so many innocent Reaverbots. I don't think most of them are sentient. Let me pray for you. I will require a donation, however. Ah, yes. This actually will be somewhat important later. But for now, we're not going to donate. Oh. Well, God is with you always, regardless. Please come again. For the record, I am not a religious man. Anyways, there's also this lady here. My twin sister works as a secretary at the guild headquarters. I wish I was somewhere else. I hate cold places. So, right now she's just kind of cycling through random dialogue, but she actually has a much more important purpose. And I guess I'll go over it now. So, if we go to the menu, and then we go to items, and here's all the stuff we found, a broken vacuum cleaner, the mechanic notes, and the Reaverbot claw. But under key items, we have one item, a license, Class SS license. The license is actually your difficulty setting. There are Class C, B, A, S, and SS. Normal mode starts you with a Class B license, which actually matches what you had in Mega Man Legends 1, which is interesting. Hard mode is a Class S license. And for the record, easy mode is a Class C license. So the way that it works is that each license increase makes Reaverbots tougher, you know, makes them do more damage, take more hits before they die, things like that, and they drop more Zenny. In addition, higher tier licenses unlock access to other dungeons. So, for example, there's a ruins that you can only go into with a Class A or better license, and there's one that requires a Class S or better. This woman here is how you increase your grade. And that is only applicable in normal mode. Easy, hard, and very hard, you're locked in. So, you basically can do an upgrade to Class B to A, and then from Class A to S. And doing that is essentially a challenge dungeon, where you have to defeat certain Reaverbots in a certain amount of time. I'll go over those at a later point, but just know that you can do this as early as right now if you're playing on normal. Like, you can do it before you encounter your first actual enemy elsewhere. It doesn't cost you anything, it's completely free, you can retry it as many times as you want, and it can get to be a little bit rough. But that is about the only thing of interest that you can do here right now. So with that, I think it's time we go check up on Roll. Alright, so we're back at the landing pad. This is the shed that they were talking about, and sure enough, Roll is at the door. Mega Man? I was thinking, what if there's more than just the dropship schematics? What if there's something else with my father's here? Something that could lead me to him? But what if he's already dead? I don't know what I'd do if I found out he's dead. Didn't you already kind of accept that fact? I guess... I don't know. I guess that it's... Oh, wait, no, because she had said, like, but then Digger says they never give up, and she's, like, renewed hope that they'll be alive. Okay, now, I just had to rethink of how she worded things earlier. Don't worry, he's alive! Thanks, Megaman. Can't give up hope, right? Alright then, let's go. It's just like the blueprint. Maybe my father is here somewhere. Who are you? If you're looking for my dad, he's not here. He went to the ruins. Dad? You mean Joe? That's my dad. Well, he will be soon anyway. Mom says once he goes to Forbidden Island and comes back, he'll be my dad. Say, is there anyone named Casket living here? No, I've never heard of anyone named Casket. What? But what does that mean, Megaman? I was so sure he was here. Let's find Joe and talk to him. He can probably answer your questions. I guess you're right. This is the closest I've gotten to my parents. Come on! So... I'm gonna guess that it's like Joe is willing to do it, but only after he goes to Forbidden Island for whatever reason, which we'll probably find out by talking to him later. And that's what they're talking about with, after they come to Forbidden Island and back, he'll be my dad. Either that, or Maria has a very odd ultimatum for a partner. It's a blueprint for a dropship. Looks like it's been written over many times. Yeah, that looks awfully familiar, doesn't it? Even the schematic is the same as the one Roll has. Oh, there's another space heater. It's not going to say anything, but it looks like the same one, so I'm going to say yes. Looks like a dropship part. Something spray painted on it. It says, I love Daddy. That is adorable. That is adorable. But here's my question. Was that spray painted by this little girl here? What's your name anyway? I already told you my dad's gone to the ruins. Oh, it's a large generator, the kind used for heavy-duty work. I guess I can see that being a generator. It's passable. Anything else I can look at in here? Or is it just going to be the dropship? Yeah, I can't look at the couch. I already tried the box. Dropship. It's a half-finished dropship. It must have been a lot of work for just one person to build it. Well, how do you know that he didn't get some help from, like, Maria or something? Yeah, that's a stretch. Anyways, with that, we are now tasked to going to the ruins. So, yeah. Next time on Mega Man Legends 2, we're going through this gate, and we're going to track down Joe. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.